Most men that do this are the most attractive to women. And it's only a small percentage of men that actually apply this. Most guys have heard online, be stoic, be chill, be cool. But what starts to happen is that leaves you in the distance and not really making you attractive to women. And here's the thing that's actually happening. Nothing. Because women don't chase men. The men that understand this understand the difference between passive masculinity and active masculinity. And today I'm going to break down the difference between the two, even if you've been rejected before. So let's look at an example. There's a guy at a coffee shop waiting in line, and there's an attractive woman behind him who is his ideal type. And he's heard online, don't be desperate, be stoic, just be grounded. So he stands there, not wanting to come off like one of those needy guys. And he's grounded and he's showing that he's independent. And guess what? Nothing happens. She gets her coffee and leaves. Now, the problem isn't that he's not masculine. The problem is that he's passive in his approach. Women don't chase after men for their numbers or chase after men to go talk to them. They want a man that goes after what he wants. I used to be terrified of rejection, and I can remember seeing a woman that I was attracted to, and I'd immediately overthink, like, what if I go talk to her and she thinks I'm a creep? What if I run out of things to say? What if I don't know how to actually talk to her? So I'd do nothing, and I'd be stoic or grounded, and nothing would happen. And here's what I learned. Women don't know who I am or who you are by just looking at you. They're not mind readers. They have to get to know you and experience you. So you have to go up to them and actually talk to them so that they can understand your potential. And the day that I realized that I needed to take action instead of being passively masculine was the day that my results started to change. And I realized that actually going up and talking to women is a very, very powerful skill to do and engage with. So now what I want to do is I want to address the idea of getting ghosted. And maybe you've been ghosted multiple times. I don't know about you, but I've had multiple dates planned. I had experiences planned to go out with a woman. Maybe you have as well. And you go text her, you go to message her, and then she just ghosts you. And now you're thinking, maybe I should just be a little bit more passive and less active because maybe I'm pushing her away. But here's the truth. Being ghosted has nothing to do with your active masculinity. It's probably that you weren't a fit with her, or she might have found someone else, or she's just not ready. The actively masculine man doesn't let this make him become passive. What he does is he processes the data and allows it to make him better. And he comes from that frame of better, not bitter, because he knows that his self-worth isn't tied to some single woman rejecting him. Let's look at another scenario. Maybe you're in a mall walking and there's a woman looking at you that you're attracted to and you glance at her eyes. The passively masculine man thinks, oh, she's just looking at me with eye contact. Well, maybe I should go talk to her, but the challenge is I don't want to bother her because I don't want to be that creepy guy in public. Now, on the other hand, the actively masculine man sees her and thinks, oh wow, she smiled at me. This is a time to have a good conversation. So he walks over to the woman directly with good body language, good eye contact, and says to her, oh, this store's got a lot of nice stuff. Are you shopping for anything in particular? Within 30 seconds, she can tell that this man is interested in her and that he's not afraid to display his cues of interest in a respectful way. And that's what women find interesting in a man that's not afraid to go after what he wants. Now, if you're an older guy watching this, maybe in your 40s or 50s, you might be saying, oh, that's great for a young guy, but that won't work for me. But here's the truth. Active masculinity is actually more attractive as you get older because it's so rare. Most younger men have become passive because they've been hurt and they've been disappointed, and so they just basically given up. But a 45-year-old man that is comfortable in his skin and that can easily go talk to a woman in a coffee shop or a bookstore shows amazing cues to this woman. And this man stands out because it's coupled with him showing intent, and he's confident in who he is, and he knows how to flow the conversation, which is extremely attractive. Now, the key to this is calibration. Depending on your age and depending who you're talking to, you're going to calibrate your energy to match in order to stay attractive and meet the woman where she's at. So now let's look at the 3 pillars of active masculinity. Number one, taking initiative without being desperate. That means you're starting conversations, you're asking for phone numbers, you're willing to take it to next level, detached from outcome. You're taking action because you're genuinely interested, but you don't need validation. There's a difference in energy where the desperate man is looking to get something from her, whereas the active masculine man is able to go up and approach her detached from outcome as well. Number two, handling rejection with dignity. Here's the thing that most men don't understand. Women don't care that they reject you or that you got rejected. The key that they're looking for in your behavior is how you handle rejection. If she says she's not interested in having a date with you, say, no problem. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And the crazy thing about this, how you handle that rejection is going to determine how attractive you are. And there's a key thing here. How you handle that rejection might actually make you more attractive and she might reconsider. And number three, escalating appropriately. Active masculinity isn't just about approaching. It's about progressing the interaction forward in an appropriate way. If the conversation's going well, ask for a number. If you're out on a date, go for the kiss. If you're at the movies, put your arm around her. Don't wait to make the moves. It's your job to lead, but respect her boundaries and ping off her responses to you. So why does this attract women so deeply? Because women are constantly seeing, hey, if he's active in this part of his life, what other areas in his life is he active? She's thinking, if you can't even have a conversation with me, how are you going to handle bigger life challenges? If you can't move and progress for the first kiss, how are you going to take bigger and deeper things as we go together? And women are constantly assessing this. When you demonstrate active masculinity, what you're really doing is giving out a sub-cue that you can handle life in a positive way. You're showing very high levels of attraction because you're going after what it is you want in life, and that's a sub-cue to show her that she wants to be with you. If you found this interesting, click the link below. Let's jump on a call together, and I'd love to invite you into our men's community that we help men with this all over the world, and it's called Authentic Attraction Club. Click the link below. Let's jump on a call. Let's see if it's a fit to work together, and also drop a comment below. What stuck out for you? Which one of the three stuck out to you in this video? With that, take care and have a wonderful day.